I have been told by elders that prior to the smallpox epidemics, there was an unbroken line of Earth Lodge villages from present-day Omaha, Nebraska, all the way up the Missouri River to Knife River. And that whole area to the west and to the east was controlled by those of the three affiliated tribes, the Mandan Hidatsa Arikara, rather the Nuada Hidatsa, the Sanish, Nuada Nufaga, and the Sanish people. We controlled that whole area. But then, of course, as many of you are aware, smallpox epidemics hit. There was 3 major epidemics. These numbers vary, but I will always choose the high number. 30,000 Arikara, 30,000 Hidatsa, 10,000 Mandans. At the end of those series of smallpox epidemics, there was approximately 500 Hidatsa, 500 Arikara, 81 Mandans. 81 Mandans. We have our people buried all along this river, into the Black Hills, into Wyoming. Our people were great travelers. Among the Hidatsa people, you have all heard of Sacagawea. Sacagawea was captured in the area of Three Forks, Montana, the foothills of the Rockies. Our people were great travelers. The Mandan and Hidatsa used to raid up to the foothills of the Rockies, down into Kansas, into the forests of Minnesota. So we, as members of the 3 affiliated tribes, we have a great and illustrious past. A lot of those tribal members who have moved in of other nations are not aware of this, and I have a great time because I work with a lot of the people from South Dakota and Minnesota, and I can't resist poking fun at them. We all hear, I have many relatives down in South Dakota because of my grandmother's father, who was from that area. But I have lots of fun with my Sioux relatives down here, poking fun at them how it wasn't the Great Spirit who gave them the Black Hills. No, it was smallpox that gave them the Black Hills, because it wiped us out and left that whole area open. And they acknowledge this. There are those spiritual leaders whom I've had the good fortune of learning from in South Dakota who acknowledge that the Mandan, they call it the Mandans, the father of all the of the Plains, Northern Plains tribes. I have heard them say that. I have heard my teachers from Pine Ridge say, we up here on this reservation have the strongest medicine there is in the Northern Plains. And I said, what is that? He said, you have that standing medicine. He called it standing medicine. Corn. Corn. Corn is not just a foodstuff. Corn is a plant that has medicinal properties. It has a spirit, and it can help you. And these people down in South Dakota, they acknowledge that. So we have a great, great past up here. Although we look around us right now and we can count on one hand those people who are speakers of the Mandan and maybe the Arikara language. The Hidatsa people are a little better in that there are a lot more who can still speak the language. And as a young man, I used to worry about things like that. I used to worry about the preservation of language and stuff. But then I would tell myself, oh, well, so-and-so my own age can speak the language. He 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 can speak the language. I don't have to worry about that. Now Ron Smith is gone. Now Alex is gone. All of those guys who are my age, they're gone now. And our languages are dying. I have often heard it say that if you lose your language, you lose your culture. So I am very, very grateful to those at the college and by association, those who preserve our languages, who keep them alive for us here. Because